Good morning. I'm on the bus this morning, the 700, also known as the Coastliner, which runs along the coast road from Worthing to Brighton, but I'm only going as far as Brooklands Park because a community initiative called Wellderness is having a launch meeting for a new monthly community meetup in the park. Hoping that sun is going to break through those clouds sometime soon. Okay, off the bus, noisy road, car park to the park there, beach over that side. Brooklands Park had been very run down for some years, and when the council decided to restore it in some way or other, they very much wanted it to be community driven. You can see there at the top right you have the Friends of Brooklands, and then over here there's also Food Pioneers and Creative Waves. Wellderness, another community group that was formed, I believe, about 4 years ago. So the idea is to use wilderness to promote wellness. So that can be mental wellness as well as physical wellness. And the idea is to support our well-being through using nature, but also to help nature's well-being through our interaction with it. Okay, so a park in a town you might not, you might argue, is not wilderness, but of course places have to be accessible for most people in order for them to be beneficial. And so Wellderness are going to start doing a monthly gathering, a monthly get together here in this park. They meet in a number of other places already, such as down on the beach or up in woodland, up in the downs, and as often as possible around a fire, and hold events for solstices and lots of other things that I'm not as yet familiar with. But I will become familiar with them because I am joining them. So let's head off and find the community garden. Oh, that looks interesting. I'll have to explore that later. And just like that, the sun has come out. In an instant, the temperature's risen several degrees.
What this is about, so it's, nature photography is about getting out, slowing down, observing, noticing things that you wouldn't normally notice because you're just busy walking around, walking by, and nature is everywhere, so it's like super accessible for everyone to do. Back garden, but I've got a little rose, and it had some raindrops on. And light comes through the leaves and hits the ground like little spots and stuff like that. So
The raised beds in the community garden are sponsored by different community groups. I only saw this one plaque from Pollinator Pioneers, and obviously the one that people today are working on belongs to, or is sponsored by rather, Wellderness. The rest of them I don't know.
She'll be the one running the fireside. Well, firesider is that on steroids.
I'm only taking pictures of you digging, nothing else.
Oh, that's fine. I'm all right. I'm not bashful.
I've muted this bit because I realised someone was talking about a personal matter. So yeah, this was the art and crafts table, but there were only a handful of children and they were all scooting about and digging. So they sort of wanted people to, or adults, when I say people, adults to join in and create things. So I decided that I would. And I made a green man collage. So here's the lovely template and here's the work in progress. And here is the final product. It was fun. The autumn colours are starting to creep in now. Ah, that shape I spotted, that was a piece of play equipment. The haws, the berries of the hawthorn, have been absolutely insane this year. I don't think I've ever known a year where they were so abundant, but not just the haws, the rose hips, the elderberries, everything, the blackberries, absolutely everything. So what do I want to get out of joining groups like Wellderness? I want to see if I can get through an English winter without feeling incredibly depressed. Basically, can I cope with the winter weather, which normally really gets me down quite seriously, quite badly. Now, waiting for the bus home. That's not a bad view for a bus stop, is it? There is beauty to be found in all the seasons in this country. I've just got to see if I can find it. Okay, Until the next time.